Hey, y'all. Happy Monday. Y'all, happy Monday. Happy Thanksgiving week. How is Thanksgiving here, y'all? I went like that, and now it's almost Christmas. So, y'all, when you're hopping on, please say hello if you're seeing the live button. Tell me where you're watching from. I'm Shonda with From Dust to Beauty Designs. I'm in Georgia, down here in the cold South. Anyway, please also, if you are not following the page, go do so now. Go over there and just follow it. If you're catching it without the live up there, make sure to hashtag replay and hit the heart button. It helps my page. Y'all, it's just the easiest way to support your creators, or whatever you want to call us, folk, with their pages. It helps our business. So if you don't mind, go ahead and doing that. I'd appreciate it. And let me get us pulled up so that I can dust this back out. So here we dust, that means to S-H-A-R-E it. It's just hit the big arrow button, send it out to Never Neverland space, hit all the folks, send it all to them, let them come on over here and hang out with us. I'm going to share this to my channel, which is, my channel is just a notification channel. I very rarely do anything else on there except for notify people or notify, anybody who wants to be on it. It's free to be notified when I go live. I always tell you. In fact, I sent one out and said, hey, I'm going live in 10 minutes. It took me 15 because my computer didn't want to try it. Actually, I think it took me more like 17. But who's watching? Who's watching? All right, y'all, hold on. Let me get this over here. And again, the channel, let me go back to that because I just spaced right out. The channel is !notify, all one word, !notify. If you put that in the chat, in a video, during a live, it doesn't matter. You're going to be added to that channel, and that will go to your messenger. All messages from that channel will go into a messenger. So make sure that your messenger accepts messages from my page. Okay? Got it. All right. I think we're good now. Y'all, we're going to do a cute little project tonight. I need a new gingerbread. Well, I need a new apron. I need a new Christmas apron. What about y'all? Again, y'all, if I'm screaming at you, I apologize. My ears are clogged. They clogged. They clogged. Something horrible. They clogged. They clogged. Hey, Sandy. Hello, Sue. Hey, Pam. Thank you, girlfriend. Hey, Dee Dee. Howdy doody, girl. Hey, Hannah. How are you? Hello. Oh, thanks, Pam. She a big one. Listen, I threw her together last night because I found this thing that I had, and I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta hurry up and get this on. I gotta add her to my shop. But y'all, she fluffy. I was like, oh, she turned out bigger than I was thinking, but she's cute. I think she's adorable. It's I don't know, I love it. I think it's a cutie. She was fun to do last night. So anyway, hey Teresa, thank you, girl. Hey Sheila. Hey, y'all. Ooh, it just showed all the sveltness, Hey, Kathy. Y'all, let's get busy. Hey, Darlene. Hey, girl. Y'all, let's get busy. We got a new Black Friday sale today. Okay, all of our size B transfers are half off. Okay, let me tell you exactly what it is because I get real cattywampus. Okay, I get cattywampus and I forget everything. I sure do. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. That's why we got websites and stuff that tell us. I do know we got $5 shipping. And that I do know. Because that right there is amazing. Listen, shipping has gotten outrageous, y'all. It's awful. It is absolutely horrible. Okay, so the Black Friday sale this week, while supplies last, our doorbuster is the cutest Snowman Chubby bundle. It is so cute. You're going to get the little chubby. Our chubbies. This is our gingerbread chubby. We don't have him anymore. But these are our chubbies. They stand on their own. It's going to be but they stand on their own. They're wooden. You can do both sides of them. Okay. I love, love, love our chubby. So it is a snowman chubby bundle. So you get the chubby and the transfer that makes the snowman, and there's some really cute designs on it. You're also going to get a free mini squeegee, okay, Black Friday. It's going to be a black mini squeegee with any purchase. You're going to get that for free. And you're also going to get a free laptop sleeve, okay? It is white, so you can use transfers on it. Awesome. You can put whatever you want on it, ink whatever you want. It is free with a $50 purchase. Also, all B-size transfers. Again, this is our B-size. They're like an 8x11 maybe, 8.5x11. And $5 shipping on all orders, $50 or more. And remember that $50 on any of that means before taxes and shipping. So, y'all, just saying, what? Y'all, I love sales. I do. Oh, and I forgot. We also, y'all, have a new Peanuts bundle. That was on the next page. Y'all, the Peanuts bundle is the cutest. You have to go on. Tonight's word, y'all, is apron. A-P-R-O-N. If you type the word apron in the comments, you're going to get information sent to your messenger. It will send you over to a cart link. In that cart link is going to be everything I'm using tonight, minus a few things we no longer have, but I just need to have them on my apron. But you can choose something else. But it'll also take you to that page, okay? Go over there and go look at the new things or look at the Black Friday deals. But cute, cute, cute. There's a Be Nice Peanuts. There is Not the Best, but Still Good. Charlie Brown's on it. Snoopy's on the Be Nice. And then My Attitude is my favorite accessory. And it's the gang. So that bundle is a one price bundle. So go check that out because what? Everybody loves peanuts. So anyway, let's get busy, y'all. Let me go back and make sure I've not missed any comments. Pam, she begging. Hey, Tammy, how are you, my West Coast friend? How are you, friend? Hey, Kayla. Hey, stranger. Hey, Lisa. How are you, beautiful? 40, I know, Dee Dee, girl. Well, it's 62 here, but so I'm cold. Look, I say I'm cold and I got the fan on me. I have to. Hey, Dorothy. Dorothy, how are you? How are you and Wayne doing? I hope y'all are well. All right, let's get busy. So, this is our white apron. Love our aprons. I have done so many aprons and love them all, but I need a new Christmas one. I have not done a new Christmas one in a couple years. The one I did last year I sold, so I really need one for myself this year. So this one's going to be tailored towards me. So it may not be your jam. You may want to do a little something different. So check out the 50% off transfers before you check out. Because that link, if you type in apron, the link that I'm sending you will have, again, what I am using tonight, okay? So in there, you're going to see, this is called our Pup Cup. I showed y'all this the other night, so this one's half off. I do not have a dog. I do not have a pup anymore. My little sweet precious Pebbles passed at 14 years old, and we will not have another. We will not. We will not. We sure will not. I've told y'all my husband's OCD, and it's just real stressful to have an animal. But I'm not going to put the paws, okay? I'm just using everything else, the candy canes, the stars, the cups. I'm not using the paws, okay? So we're going to use that. Hey, Kelly, how are you, my friend? Busy girl. I know, Tammy. Hey, Angela, how are you? What's good? I'm going to see him tomorrow. What's good for feet and legs are swollen and none of that. Oh, man. Feet and legs swollen. I know. Get them up above your heart, girl. Sit down and get them up. Get them up. Get them up. And, make sure all the other things. See your doctor. Okay, so also in there, I put this large one. Okay, now, this is our gingerbread friend. This one actually went with the chubby. So y'all may have this one already if you got that little bundle when it was available. But I'm going to use him tonight, just the gingerbread, okay? Going to use him. So he's in the cart. I put the 9x12 ink mat in the cart. This one is a little bigger because this one's the large one. This, I always forget what size this one is. It's double this size, okay, exactly, because I cut it in half, all right? So I just have that one. I'm using this one tonight. We don't have this one anymore, but I've been wanting to use it, and I need it on it, okay? I know, naughty list and loving it. That's me all day. So we're going to use those. I'm going to use the naughty list and loving it up here, and then down here, I'm going to use the pup cup here and here on these two little pockets. Got 3 pockets. And then I'm going to use my gingerbread in the middle, okay? It's just going to be a little eclectic, cute. I was hoping that I had some red rickrack. I thought rickrack would be super cute to put around, and I may, you know, get some red and put it around. But tonight, because I think I pulled this over here so that y'all could see the concept, and we'll see when it's finished. But all I have is white rickrack, and that's not going to work. That's not going to work. So, also, y'all, pulled over, I don't know if y'all got these, but these were our fabric markers. That was our first Black Friday sale, so I may use those. We'll see. I don't know. Then I also I cut a couple of mine. When I first started, I cut a huge 18 by 18 up into a lot of small pieces. This one is going to go in the center. This is, again, our sticky mats. Ink mats. That one will go in the middle, and then I cut 2 pieces of cardboard for the ends because, quite frankly, I didn't want to cut any more of those up. I have them the sizes that I need them, and I'm just going to do it. So I just cut these up to put in the sides. I'm going to use candy apple and espresso ink. Okay, this is an ink project, so we'll heat set it, and then I'm gonna have to use some white as well, just for my embellishment on my little gingerbread. Oh, Pam, I'm sorry, girlfriend. I am so sorry. Oh, cool, Teresa. See, there you go. There you go. So, see, you can do this. Oh, Angela, thank you, friend. I've missed you. That's why I was like, oh, hey, girl, I hadn't seen you in a minute. The keychains, Teresa, are cool. You're talking about these. You got these and the keychains. Yes. Those keychains, I got those over there too. They're cool. They're very cool. Do you have to do anything to set? So, to my understanding, no. Without shaking, remove the lid. It can be on any surface, recap, and it's done. No. I think these are just like liquid ink. You know, I have some, what is that called? RID, R-I-D, I think. It is I think it was RID, yeah. It's actually a spray paint, and I'm assuming it's the same concept. They've just liquefied ink, and so there's no setting to it. It doesn't say anything. So I'm just going to assume that that's how it's going to be. So I'm going to heat set first, and then I'm going to use those if I decide to. Hey, Rosemary. Hey, Kathy Jacobs. Yes. Oh, Teresa, fun. Thank you, Kathy. Hey, Judy. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. My ear. I still have a terrible, terrible ear infection. Antoinette, I think I said hey, but hey again, girl. Hey. Hey, girl. How are you? All right, let's go. So I didn't have any, I have used all of my, I swear I have not. It's somewhere here. It's somewhere here that I put together a project, and it's somewhere. I just know it. But anyway, I'm going to use one of my paste packets from probably one of my clubs. And don't forget now, let me tell y'all, if you are a club member, okay, and you got the club transfer, okay, which this is the club. This is our club this month. It's the monthly club membership that you can also type in apron and get the information. Or you can type in club as well and get that same information. Oh, I put it over there already. No, I didn't. Here she is. Y'all, this is our club this month. Now, this would also be super cute to put on your apron. Okay, hear me out. Put this on your apron. Then you can look at some of our other... We've got some really cute, they're size B's, and they've got several different little transfers on them. You know, different kind of scenes, different kind of things. you could also do that. So this could be your main up here, okay? And then you could do some stuff on the pockets. You could also do stuff down here if you chose. We've got these amazing Christmas tree ones. Hold on. Oh, never mind. I've already put them up. Never mind. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Here they are. Either one of these would be super cute. You know, we got the Christmas trees. And then, I'm not sure, I didn't look and see if this was available, but if it is, it would be 50 off. It says the ho ho ho. That would be super cute if you want to do 2 of these with ho 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 on it. Mix it up, you know what I mean? But the trees, y'all, the trees, they would be super cute on the bottom. Oh no, now I'm thinking. I don't know, we'll see how time permits and how it looks. I'm trying not to make it look like, you know, who done it. I'm trying not to, but sometimes I do. Hey Sarah, how are you? Hey Kelly, how are you, girlfriend? Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you, friend. She was fun to make. Listen, I have a love-hate. I did have a love-hate for mesh. I'm loving it now. I've kind of figured it out, and now I kind of it doesn't intimidate me anymore. So, all right, let's get busy, y'all. Let's get busy. So I'm going to quick like put my little mat down. This was folded. You know, they come in the package. This is Chocator apron, so it is in the cart link. Okay, it is in the cart link. So when I heat set, I use a Cricut heat press. So I'm just going to quick do a little ironing on the parts that I need to do. Easy peasy, y'all. But when I heat set, you heat set on 305, okay? I'll mention it now, and then I'll mention it when I do it. But you heat set on 305 for 30 seconds using the Cricut heat press. If you're using a regular iron, you just use it high heat, a cotton or a linen, and you're going to do it 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Each side means you're going to, this one I'll just flip it over. If you have a shirt or something, you're going to turn it wrong side out and do that other side of that. So, easy peasy. Thank you, Steph. Thank you. Tired but good kid. I swear all of us are tired, y'all. We're so daggum tired. It's ridiculous. I'm really tired of being tired. I'm so tired of being tired. Lord, ridiculous tired. Okay. Here we go. Y'all, let me make sure. Just a word of wisdom. Make sure that whatever you're working on, fabric, whatever, if you iron it just like I did, make sure it's cooled down, okay? Make sure that it's not still hot. Kind of learned my lesson with a few things going through this. Okay, so I think I'm going to do my top first. My little naughty list. I've been wanting to do it. Because, you know, because I am pretty naughty. Girl, preach, right? Okay. I think that should, let me see, I might have to go all the way up. Let me see how far up my transfer goes. Now remember, when these are silk screen transfers, okay? If you are new here or you've never worked with any of our silk screens, these are silk screen transfers. They're professional silk screens. So anywhere, when you see through it like this, the white, that's where your silk screen is. That is where you're going to push our Chalkology ink through there and make the pattern on whatever surface you're using. Now the ink is for anything that can be heat set, and so we will be heat setting this. Okay, Sandy girl. I'm telling you, all of us is just tired. What the heck is wrong with us? It's ridiculous. I'm telling you. Okay, let me make sure I got this somewhat on here right. I think we're good. Okay, so I do need to move this up. There we go. Oh, wait. Hold on, we got him cattywampus. So again, these are very, very sticky. When I am working, or when you are working with fabric, or some sort of textile, typically a fabric, you're not going to fuzz. You will see me using fuzz cloth or something on the back of these a lot of the time, and that is to make sure that I don't know what is that? Lord. That is just make sure that you have a not real sticky surface for a painted surface or something like that, because you don't want these silk screens to tear off paint or, you know, pull off anything like that. But when you're working with fabric like this, you want it as sticky as possible, right? You want it to stick. Hey, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, did you? Cool. Kelly, is it cute? I love mine. I've got to put mine out. I've got it over there to put out. I think, hold on. Let's put it right there. All right. And y'all, I'm doing this in black. I'm doing this whole thing in black ink. Just, it's a scroll. I just thought, you know what? We're just going to be, you know, naughty. Let's just do, oh, almost did it paste. That would not have been good. Good thing I looked down. Hold, please. Hold, please. There we go. Black ink. Okay. So when you make sure, yeah, awesome, Kelly. I bet it's going to be cute. I love that. I love, love, love it. So when you are inking, you're going to make sure, this is the squeegee I was talking about. You're going to make sure to not press super hard, okay? You're going to just apply regular pressure that your hand naturally does, like you're writing, you know, like you're writing. That pressure that you're writing, okay? Now, I go one direction. So I either go from top to bottom or from bottom to top or side to side. I'm not going to go diagonal, crooked, all kinds of ways, because if I can keep from it, because you have a chance that that ink will bleed up under the transfer, because you're getting that sticky suction kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like you're disturbing it, girl. Don't disturb. Do not disturb it. Okay, so I like to. I'm thick, so I like things thick, okay? Your girl likes thickness. So I put it on pretty thick. I put my ink on pretty thick. And that is so when it is going into the fabric, it has some depth, some I don't know, thickness. It's going to soak in, okay? So I want it to be nice and dark or nice and bright, whichever one it is, okay? And I will say your ink dries slower than your paste. Whatever is in it does create, you know, or does allow it to dry slower, okay? Then you're just going to take your excess off. Now remember, the one I'm using is not available. I hate doing that, but it is what it is. All the rest of them will be available. But find one that's cute. We've got a ton, okay? We've got a ton that's on sale. So grab one of those that's on that 50 off sale, and for the top of your apron. All right, let's make sure we ain't got none on us. Hey, Karina. Okay, I'm gonna do it slow. We're gonna pull slowly, okay? You like to pull from the middle. So I started from the edge, pull from the middle, pull slowly. Now, listen, there are white spots in the writing. That's designed that way. Okay, that's supposed to look that way. Perfect. So I will take this. I just kind of lay it back on my backer sheet like that. And I will take it upstairs and wash it in my sink. Y'all, this is so stinking cute. That in itself will be cute, but y'all don't look at that, because unless you bought it, you can't get it anymore. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. I don't think I'm going to use any more black, so y'all let me clean up, because y'all know black will, oh, I'll have it everywhere. I sure will. Not too good. Not too good at all. Okay. Next. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. Y'all, we're going to have to dry this some, though, because I don't want to get it messed up. Y'all hear that? That's because my heat thing's on and I'm drying something. It's not good. Jim gets so mad at me. Sorry, Jim. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure this is dry down here, really, so that I can put my thing in here and it won't get on it. My cardboard piece. It's a little tall. Y'all hear that? Jim will be up in a minute. I'm like, shut up! Shh. They get so bad when I shush them. Okay, so I'm just going to let that sit over there and dry. You know what? I am going to go ahead and take the back off of it now. It'll dry faster if that is off, okay? Ooh. Hold on. There we go. Whew. Telling y'all. Sometimes. I'm going to put this right here on here, like so. And we're going to put something else right here, like so. I don't need it moving on me. So y'all, these aprons, I believe white is the only one available still. I could be wrong, but I believe white's the only one. So, but you can certainly see if there's other ones. We did have different colors at one time, but I'm not so sure they're available anymore. All right, so we're going to put that one there. We'll put my sticky mat in the middle because I'm doing the gingerbread right in the middle, so it doesn't matter on the sides. I don't need it exact, you know, the same. I don't need it as wide as this pocket. So, I do need it in the middle. Okay, perfect. And then this one, put here. Okay, we're good. All right, perfect. Now, we are going to do I'll do the gingerbread first because he'll take a minute longer to dry. So let's do him first and then I'll do the other ones. Y'all, this gingerbread is so super cute. It's literally everything you need to do the gingerbread. You know, you could do a gingerbread girl, gingerbread boy, dressed up, all the things. So stinking cute. I love it. So cute. Okay. So, I mean, it might go a bit. Okay, y'all, we're about to cut it. Okay, we're gonna cut it. Sometimes I cut things. That's just how I do it. All right. We cut. Oh, hold on, those are sticky. Sometimes it's just easier. I mean, they're your transfers. You can do whatever you want with them, right? You can also, it gives you a snowman face right here. So you could also do snowman, which will be super cute. Are they different? Mom, you had to point it out. Because I didn't know which one I liked. So guess what? They go back. It's the new style. Y'all like it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's why. Oh my goodness. I know, I got no sense. Alright, we're going to push it down really well. Listen, there's a lot of space to ink on this one, okay? A lot of space. That's I'm leaving them in, okay? Leaving them in. We got the tree of life, and then we got, you know, just the teardrop. It's fine. They're both wooden, you know? I mean, Mama pointing it out. Mama just, you know. Brenda, see my artsy friend. Right, Sadie? It don't matter. It's Monday. And yeah, I just created a new trend. It's fine. It's fine. Look, I love Mama. That is the greatest. I love you for that. That is awesome. Darlene. Okay, y'all. I'm using espresso, which is our beautiful, it looks like a chocolate pudding. We also have bark, okay? We also have bark. Bark is a great, this one's going to be a darker, okay? And I wanted it a little darker. I feel like I'm going to be washing a lot. You know, if this was a t-shirt, I probably would use bark, maybe. Just it's a lighter gingerbread. It's preference, y'all. It's total preference. I just thought, I did think it through, believe it or not. Not like the earrings, but I did think it through. Well, friends did give these to me though, right? Lisa and Lisa, right? You didn't notice? Well, clearly I didn't either, y'all. Okay, I was up there trying to get ready, and I was like, because I look like whodunit, and I was like, well, which ones do I like? Which ones do I want to wear? I can't wear earrings during the day because I have a headset on, so for work, and so anyway, I always try to put on some earrings. Earrings make me feel better, y'all. I don't know why, but they do. But yeah. But just to answer your question, Mom, somebody actually, 2 people did give me these. Lori and Kathy. Lori sent me a set and Kathy sent me a set. All right. I think we got it. Got it. Okay. I'm going to pull slowly. Okay, make sure. Pull slowly. My mama is very observant. Well, funny thing is so am I, but I think that, oh, y'all, that's so cool. I just was getting ready. And then, here's another thing. Listen, I'm going to have excuses for days, but this is truth. Jim goes to bed between 7 and 8, okay? Between 7 and 8. Or 7 and 8:30 usually. So, if he is trying to get in the bed, I have the door shut, my bathroom door shut, trying to get ready, you know, and stuff like that. I try to do it before he goes in there. But like tonight, he went earlier, right? So, because he went a little early, it was, you know, I was trying to think about him, right? It's all the thing. Oh, he did. Oh, Darlene, I should have called you. How'd he do, girl? How'd he do? Sweet Carter. Okay. Next, we're gonna do these. Wait till Jim hears about it. He's gonna laugh so hard. Okay, so I'm going to do this one on this side, and then switch over and do the other one on the other side. Okay, and again, I'm not doing the paws, and I'm only staying in the area that I've got my you know, if I can feel my thing, my cardboard piece, that's all I'm going to do. So I'm not doing the paws, okay? I'm doing the whole cup in brown, and then I'm doing the candy cane and the stars in red. Okay, so the whole cup in the gingerbread will be in the espresso. Okay, I'm using espresso. And then the rest of it will be in red. So I am going to use, why did I get green out? I don't know. I think I was going to do something different. Who knows? You don't need green, clearly. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh, Karina. So exciting. That is such great news. That's amazing. I love that. Love, love, love that for y'all. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm just going to start working on it. And if I have to, I'll pull, but I don't think I'm going to have to because it's ink. Now, I do have a fan on, okay? So, I do have the fan on. So, I probably should think about that. I might do half and then pull. Now, this is one of those times I was telling you I try not to do cattywampus, but you may not be able to not, you know, to get the spaces, you may have to do cattywampus. So, just keep that in mind. But just try to do as least as you possibly have to, if that makes sense. Okay. And again, I'm staying off, or staying over on the apron itself and not like the thread. There's a thread spot. So I'm trying to just stay off that. I think it's going to be just so super cute though. I'm loving the gingerbread theme. My mom decorates in gingerbread. I don't really decorate in it, but I will say if I had my kitchen, I don't have a lot of space. I mean, it's a decent sized kitchen, but I just don't have a lot of wall space and counter space, like all my counter space. I have a lot of counter space, but I like gadgets, so it's all done like that. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, so let me just do that, and then I'm going to come in with the red, okay? And let me grab another one. Again, these are just the little mini squeegee that I have cut in half, okay? Cut in half. And I'm going to do the candy canes and, ooh, almost got a paw in there. I mean, if I got one in there, I'm not fretting over it. Again, this is mine. I kind of fret over things that I'm making for people, but if it's mine, I don't really sweat it. I mean, again, if somebody comes over to my house and starts pointing out that I got something, I'm going to be like, oh, bye. Bye. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Bye. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all picking up what I'm putting down. I'm not the one. So, are y'all hosting Thanksgiving, or are you going somewhere for Thanksgiving? What's the plan, Stan? I'm nosy. I need to know that. I'm not really nosy. I just want to know. I like y'all. If I like y'all, I want to know. If I don't, I won't ask. It's that simple. I love gadgets too. Every single daggum, I love gadgets. I have every one. Oh, I love that, Kelly. I mean, that's so cute. I love, the gingerbread's adorable. I love it. I really do. And honestly, I may one day change it. I don't know. You never know with me. I might. We shall see. All right. But y'all, the pup cup, this is adorable. And again, even if you don't have animals, because I don't, this is still usable, okay? Because I love pumpkin spice lattes or gingerbread lattes. I love them. So this is super cute to do that. And it would also be cute if you do have, like you said, Kelly, a bar, like a coffee bar that you do, this would be super cute on a placemat, okay? On a placemat. I'm going to go ahead and pull, just because I don't want it to dry in there. We're going to pull, okay. And I'll push down the rest that I'm going to do. And keep on trucking. Y'all, it's don't get intimidated by ink. I know a lot of people said, well, it's you know, it's permanent, whatever. Practice. Get you some old fabric and practice. You can use any of these transfers over and over and over again, you know, and just practice on it until you figure out there is a method, there is a pressure, there's a feeling that when you're doing it, right? You're hosting. Mom said I'm coming to your house. Hosting. We had Thanksgiving with the kids yesterday. Oh, I love that, Karina. You had told me that. I love that. Oh, fun, Judy. You're cooking, Kim. Husband, not okay, Pam. All right, girl, yes. Cindy's hosting. Stacy's hosting every year. Awesome, y'all. Yeah, so I host now most of the time. It's just easier, you know. Mama comes to my house. My father-in-law comes. And so, you know, it's just easier. So that's what we do. We host, and until we decide to do something different. Now, we were real close this year of going to a buffet. I'll just be honest, we sure was. But I chose not to because my father-in-law, you know, he has some health issues that makes him cough. And so, you know, he doesn't feel comfortable, and I don't want him to feel, you know, you want him to feel comfortable. I mean, it's Thanksgiving, for the love of God. You don't want to, you know. Anyway, we want him to feel comfortable. So we just decided to not do the buffet. They have a really cool, it's actually Italian buffet, and it's called Marietta Square. And we wanted to go there, but we decided not to. Oh, going out to, okay. You know, here's the thing. Here's what we have learned. Small Thanksgiving to everybody. Okay. Here's what we have learned. Lisa, you're hosting and cooking. Darlene's cooking. We have learned that, and this we learned a lot in the military. We don't sweat it. Whenever we can celebrate it is when we do. Jim was overseas a lot in the military, and we celebrated when we could. We celebrated birthdays. We actually one year celebrated Thanksgiving and Christmas before he ever even went. Because, you know, the kids were little. They didn't know any different, you know. It just, you do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. It's no big deal. You celebrate when you can. Just celebrate. Make sure to celebrate. That's my feeling on it. Maybe not y'all's, but I just feel like, you know, why not? Okay. So cute. So cute. We go out sometimes. Oh, see, Kim. Yep. I get that. My mother-in-law had dementia. Yep. That's right, Karina. Whenever you can, just do it when you can. That's what we say. It's do it when you can. You know? Do it when you can. Because it's not worth trying to, you know, get all flustered or whatever, trying to get it all, especially when you have kids. Now, my boys aren't married yet, but I'm assuming one day, now I have dealt with, like this year I may deal with Mason's girlfriend, you know, I didn't mean it that way, not like that. That didn't sound right, because, no. Meaning, there's other places that he may go, like her family. I'm fine with that. Whatever. My oldest son always went to his dad's parents' house at some point. So we always tried to accommodate as much as we could time-wise. I try to keep it the same time every year, but if something was to happen, I'm okay. Well, we'll switch the time. It's just not a crisis. I feel like people make such a big deal out of things sometimes that you take all the joy out, and I don't think you mean to sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, well, every year we've eaten at 12 o'clock. Well, that's how we got to do it. Well, it's not really. It'll be all right, you know? And just try to be others focused sometimes. And, I just like to do that. Oh, Steph, thank you. That's right. That's right. Tammy, you got to do what you do. Tyler was in the military, our middle son, and he was gone. So he was actually gone for Christmas for basic training. So what we did was, and Thanksgiving, so we celebrated early Thanksgiving that year for him, and then he went to basic training, and then we actually did not. That year we chose to, my oldest son was going away with his dad, and we chose to go to Myrtle Beach, and we went over there for Thanksgiving that year and spent it with Tyler. And my oldest son, he was a little leery of going places like that. He would go to the beach with his son, but he was little. Yeah, so Karina, when they're all over the world, or they're married, or they have lives, that's the name of the game, right? We raise our children up to go have their lives, and then we fit into their lives. It's no longer them fitting into ours. Some people forget that concept, but to me, that's how it should be. They don't fit into your life, you fit into theirs, So, okay. Y'all, this is stinking cute. This is going to take a minute to dry, so we're going to still just let it dry some. We're going to let it dry up. Now, this, I'm hoping, I don't know. I probably should clean it, but I'm probably not going to, because that's just not how I do things. All right. Let's see here. I think that's good. Yeah. That works. Perfect. Okay. And all I do when I do this, I'm just putting this backer sheet right here on the edge so that it doesn't, it doesn't get over in there. I really probably should clean this, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We're going with it. Oh, yes. It's Tammy. Now that it is sad. Hey, girlfriend. How are you, Becca? It is sad. So here's what it is. It's different. And those are those memories that we don't have, that different, it's the new norm. You know what I'm saying? It becomes the new norm. And that's tough. That's just tough. It just is. It's a tough place to be, and it's tough on the family. I don't know. It is rough. It's tough. I definitely get that. I definitely understand that. Y'all, I'm doing the things that I had already inked, because if I can kind of get them while they're still wet in there, it won't dry in my silk screen. That's my hope. That is my hope. Okay, I think that's all the brown. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to get, yeah, perfect. Okay. I'm just trying to get it to where the areas that I've already inked on, go ahead and get those on, because there's ink already in there and I don't want it to dry in that silk screen. Oh, Mom, now I do miss it. Of course I miss it. Y'all, we used to have, goodness, upwards 40 to 50 people at our Thanksgiving. You know, we had a ton of people. We had neighbor people. We had who now, I mean, I call her my niece because she's my niece now. But, you know, she came in our life because they were our neighbors. But they always come. You know, it's just, we had a ton of people. There are times that my nephews or my kids would have friends that came. If you didn't have a place to go, you could come to Mama's. That's just how it was. You could come to Mama's house. Come one, come all. But I do miss it. I miss, so every year, my dad. So, for those who don't know, I've said this before, and I always hope that it don't bother my mama. And Mom, you know that I don't mean anything. But, so, the way that I was raised, we did not celebrate Christmas, okay? Our religion did not celebrate Christmas. So, we celebrated Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was our huge holiday. It is a huge holiday for us. So, it was one that my dad would wake me up. We would watch the Macy's Day Parade together. So beautiful memories were made on Thanksgiving for me. And so you do get a little bit for Clint, you know, when you're thinking of those times. You do go, man, I miss that. You know, you just can't help it. That's part of memories. But I'm thankful to have those memories, you know. I am thankful. But I do miss my dad during those times. I sure do. He and I loved we loved our Macy's Day Parade. And my kids. So I raised my boys watching it as well. They don't really watch it so much now, but they did. They sure did. It scared me. Something was moving. Yep. Lots of new seasons in life. That's right. You know, we just have to navigate through them the best we can, and always try to remember to have grace and mercy for everybody, because it's hard. It's hard on everybody to navigate newness like that, you know. You've got new lives with families and spouses and in-laws and animals and kids and, you know, all the things. It's tough. So we just got to remember to have some grace and mercy, and remember it's not always about us. We just try to think of some other folks sometime instead of just ourselves. Okay. That's right. That's right, Karina. We gained more daughters and sons. That's right. That is exactly right. We hope one day too. We definitely hope to. I definitely look forward to having a daughter-in-law that I can go and craft with, or, you know, do some stuff with. I definitely look forward to that time. Y'all, these are so cute. Okay. So now you see how I used this right here on a small little area like that. Okay. Just like that. Oh, my dad did love food. He loved food, and so he always loved for us to try something new. So every year I would try to do another recipe, or Mom would do something. Like, he loved for us to do new things, which was fun. I still try to do that. But, you know, my husband, y'all know my husband eats like a 5-year-old. So, for him, he likes the staples. He wants me to fix the same staples. That's what he likes. Isn't it so cute? Y'all, this would be really cute for you and your daughter or your granddaughter to do together. Make her a little apron. So cute. I really am thinking about doing the trees on the bottom. But I may do that. I don't know. We'll see. If I could write, I would put my name right there on it, but I can't. I'm terrible at writing. Thank y'all. I think it's adorable. Y'all go get these while they're 50 off and good shipping. Love some shipping. Okay. That feels dry. I think this is pretty dry. Got a little few spots. Just need to get it good enough to, I like to have it completely dry. Listen, if you're doing this at home, give it a 24 hours. Go do it, let it set overnight on your ink mats or whatever, and then the next day heat set it, okay? I kind of rush it because I'm trying to show y'all how to heat set it on the live, so just make sure to do that. Okay, this is all good up here. And then we got to make sure our little man right here is not... He was a good cook, yes. My dad loved to go cook. He would cook and take it to the local police department or fire departments. He would make them, you know, throughout the year, just because he would make them some chili or make them a big pot of soup or you name it. And he'd call me sometimes and be like, Sean, I need you to come over. We need a dessert. I need a dessert to take or something. And Mama would be at work, you know, or she'd help him. But yeah, and sometimes she'd have to help him if she was home. Okay, so our little Gingy is, he's done. So, let me move all this over. Let me put this stuff up before I get in it. Yeah, I keep a water, you see me over here throwing this, I keep a cup of water over here. And I throw in my squeegees when I am finished using them so that they're easier to wash. So that's what you're seeing me do. Okay. Last but not least, we are going to put on a little face and a little scarf. Now, I'm not going to use, I think I've got white. Hold on, let me make sure I got white. Oh, if I don't have white, I won't be able to do it. I'll have to use those. Which I could do them in the other color, but I actually have, so I actually bought this a while back. And this is also alcohol-based ink. These are ink, just so y'all know. If you want the link for those, just type in ink and I'll send you a link for those as well. But those are really good, but I don't have white in those either. They're all the different colors, but of course not white. But those are also ink. Okay, let me see. Does this have white? Of course not. Nope, I'm gonna have to use it. Okay, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Okay, so let's do his face. You know what? Let me grab, hold on. I got some pink over here. Listen, you don't have to use the pink, but I have some right here, so I'm gonna use it somewhere. Here it is. I'm just going to use a little bit of Marvelous. A little bit of Marvelous on it. Yeah, this will work. Okay. Gotcha, Karina. I'll send that to you. I love the... I love those. I've used them on a couple of t-shirts, you know, to kind of do some lines and stuff like that. So, all right. So let me do... Got that. Then just gonna do his little pink cheeks. Sorry, y'all, concentrate. Perfect. All right, so then I'm going to I mean, it is mine. Maybe I want a dress. Maybe I want a dress and a bow in her hair. Okay, I want to try to use this. Let me see what color this is. Hey, Carol, how are you? Let's see what color this is. Hold on. I may just use this. No, it's gonna have to be white. Darn it. Okay, well, we'll just use it. So these little dooflickies. You know, it's for the arm. You know what I'm talking about, the little zigzags? You gotta have them to make them look like a true Gingy. And so we'll say if you do it fast enough, like this, ink is pretty forgiving, okay? If you were doing this with paste, it may not be as forgiving because it dries faster, but ink dries slower, so it is a little more forgiving. I'm doing well, thank you. All right, so we got that, and then now, what do I want to do? I kind of want, I'm going to put a bow in her hair for sure. She's definitely getting a bow. Let me dry that. And then she's getting a bow. And I'm thinking a dress, because it's mine. Draw this up. Now, I am inking over top of ink, okay? So you've got to make sure your first layer of ink is dry. Definitely make sure that it is dry before you ink the second layer, okay? Now let's do her bow. And I'm just going to do a red bow in her hair. Just a cute little red. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to just use pink. I've got pink right here. We're going to use a little pink bow. And I'm using Marvelous. This is the color Marvelous. Stinking cute. All right, and then now I do want to put the dress on her. So let me dry the bow, and then we're going to put the dress on, and then we're going to be finished. So cute. I probably should have done the, now that I'm looking at it, but whatever, the scroll in brown just to keep the brown theme, but, you know, it'd be all right. Let me see if I want to do this. Okay. We're going to do pink. We're just going to give her a pink dress. And now, yes, I know, I'm going, sorry y'all, it's probably just like, can't breathe. I can't breathe out of my mouth, it's terrible. Okay. So cute. I love this. Oh my goodness. This is just sweet. All right. Y'all, this is so cute. Let me get this all put up. We'll dry it, heat set it, and be done. Now, again, I think it would also be cute to go and use our, I'll show you in just a second, to use the Christmas trees on the bottom. So think about some of the different designs that you can get and use. This would be super cute to use these on the bottom. I was even thinking doing them in black and bringing that black up there down here as well. So it kind of gives you a border down here. Another cute thing to do, like I was saying, is if you had rickrack, which I do not, but to go around all your pockets, you know, and give your definition on your pockets, that will be super cute as well, okay? Y'all, so many little cute things to do. And this will be also a great gift, y'all, to give to someone that is just starting out. This is their first Christmas, you know, as, you know, a homeowner or whatever. This will be super cute. Super, super cute. Now, I did do that without the thing, but I knew that it was going over top of another ink, so I really wasn't too concerned with it. If I wasn't going over top of the ink, I probably would have put the ink mat back in there, but like I said, I knew I was going over top of that other ink. So cute. Now, if I'd have thought about the dress, I probably wouldn't have put the little white on here, but it'll be okay. It's going to be just fine. Thank y'all. We're almost done, y'all. Almost done. Again, tonight's word is apron, A-P-R-O-N, if you want supplies sent to you in your messenger. Just type that in the comments and you will get that. Also, if you are not a part of my VIP group, that information is in there as well. And you can also see the club information and a Perks membership. Our Perks membership is also a great, it's a great program for discounts. So read up on that while you're over there as well. Okay. Oh no, we're good. Okay. Got that little. Okay, perfect. So, just get you a piece of parchment paper. Okay. Piece of parchment. Let me get my heat mat, because I always forget this. Okay, we're going to do up top first. Okay. And again, we're going to do it for, I got to let it heat back up, sorry. 305 for 30 seconds with a Cricut heat press, or any kind of heat press. 305 for 30 seconds on each side. And then if you're using a regular iron, you're going to put it to a cotton or a linen setting for 3 to 4 minutes. On each side. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. And just so you know, our board erasers are back in stock as well. I did put those in that cart link because this is what they're designed to clean the back of our transfers. I use regular no-name brand, those sponges, you know, the erasers, the no-name brand. I use those on the front of my transfers, and then I use these on the back. Okay, so just keep that in mind that those are in there and they're back in stock. Okay, all right, so we're gonna do this for 30 seconds, y'all. And once you heat set it, it's done. It's for life. She ain't going nowhere. I have not had any problems. I will say the only problems that I've had with the ink setting is one time, if y'all remember, I did a bright pink. We had a bright pink in Vogue color. It was a color of the month ink. It was like a Barbie pink. And I did it on a black t-shirt from Walmart. Okay. And it did not, it turned red. Okay. It turned red. So I was like, okay. I'll do the back side in just a second. We'll go ahead and do the front sides of these. But yeah, it turned red, and I was like, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. All right. So, same with this. Get over here and do that. But yeah, I had that issue, and then the other issue is I had a red apron that I did white ink on, and it, when I heat set it, the ink went, it turned pink. So just kind of keep that in mind with your blends, with your cotton blends, your poly blends. Keep that in mind when you are using ink, when you're using any of our heat transfers. You know, we have some amazing heat transfers as well now. Keep that in mind with those as well, because it takes certain kinds of fabrics, you know, for these things, these different processings. It's a lot. It's a lot for me. A lot for me. I hear somebody always say, I'm just a girl. Well, that's just a girl. A lot of processes. Lots of processes. So, y'all, these earrings are cracking me up. I have 2 different earrings on. So if you're just joining and you see that I have 2 different, I know. Go back and watch. My mama pointed it out to me. And I explained, and then I decided to just keep them in. Just embrace it. Why not? Embrace it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do this again. I can't turn it over and do it on the back because it's a pocket. So we're just going to do this twice on this side. I'll turn over and do the back on that one, and then it'll be set. We'll be good to go. And then I can wash it. And I wish I knew how to write, because I could use my ink pens and write in my scroll, but no, I'll run the whole thing. I sure will. Surely will. Yes, y'all, this was a Lowe's shirt. I saw someone say something about Lowe's shirt. This was one of the Lowe's shirts from last summer, I believe. I still love it. It's kind of it kind of reminds me of like a fall kind of theme, so I still wear it, even though it's the sunshine. It's fall to me. Y'all know I want sunshine all year. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to get really, really cold this week for us. And when I say that, I mean it's like getting down in the 20s at night. And then high is like low 50s. I'd like to wear shorts to Thanksgiving. I sure would. All right, there's that. Let me turn this over and do this, and then that is it, y'all. We will be finished. So cute. So cute. Okay. That is it. That is it. And again, this, okay, let me see. Okay, here it is. So this is 100% cotton. 100% cotton. I do believe our inks really do good on 100% cotton. And then our heat transfers. We have the transfers. Oh, I don't know what I did with them. Oh, here they are. They take a blend, a poly blend. Some of these aren't available anymore, but just, we do have heat transfers now. And so they do take a poly blend to really adhere. So, okay, that's it, y'all. She's done. She is complete. Look how stinking cute that is. Y'all, I love it, love it, love it. Carol, everybody thought that because that's my personality, you know. Y'all, look how stinking cute that is. So cute. Y'all go grab y'all's, make them, and listen, join my VIP group. It's free. It's just another group. You can't be a designer, a Chalk Couture designer, and be in there, so make sure you answer that question when you request to be in there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to decline it because we can't have designers in there. It's against policy. But it's just a free Facebook page, and so go over there and request to be in there. And then I love to see pictures that y'all do the stuff. So this is it, y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing night. I'm going to come on tomorrow night. I got another little fun project to do. Not sure about Wednesday night because I cook like a maniac on Wednesday night. But I definitely will see y'all tomorrow night. So, bye, y'all.